choose yourself, choose yourself, choose yourself. What does choose yourself even mean? No, because I literally I used to hate at least, seeing things that said like choose you first or love yourself first and then the world will love you. All these cheesy quotes about like making sure that you're prioritizing yourself and that's how you know others will. Like I always was like, I don't care. Like I still want them to choose me even if I don't choose me. I still want them to prioritize me. Like I don't, like it felt annoying to me. It felt like I didn't want to have to do this homework or this task or this, assignment for me to get what I wanted. Okay? So there's the trick there. Not the trick, the caveat. There's the little intention behind that anger or that frustration that you feel because you don't want to have to do the task like I just described. It's because you still think that by doing those things, that's what's going to get you what you want. Or you still think that by doing that and choosing you first and going first and all this stuff, that you have to do it to have what you want or to get, like I said. Like it feels like a should. Like you should love yourself first because, and the thing that I urge you to explore within that thought process and obviously the emotions that come up with it is like, why does it feel like homework to choose to be who you are and to choose to take care of yourself and to prioritize your wants and needs in any connection that you have? Even like, what do I need in this and what do I want? And why do you feel like you having those needs and wants is selfish or is a homework or something you've got to do to have what you want, when the truth is, when you're doing those things, you'll naturally realize that you already do have what you want. You already do have access to everything that your heart desires or that you'd like to experience. Like you're already there. But so long as you put choosing yourself, loving yourself, prioritizing yourself as an outside homework or task to be accomplished in order to finally, get the carrot, get the trophy, get the guy, get the girl, get the this, then you're always going to feel like you're not actually in the end and in the moment and in the having of what it is that you'd really like to experience, because you really do have to pull that focus that's out there onto you. You really have to pull that attention that is out there focused on what you would like to get to or arrive at, or win the prize or experience the trophy and the accomplishment. Because once you get to there, like let me tell you, because I've experienced many a things that feel awesome and look great on paper, but like once you get there, it's still not even about that anymore. Like it's about you. Are you happy with the people in your life? Like, are you, what do you love? Animals, plants, do you have some? Like, are you doing the things you love to do? Like dancing for me is one. Are you taking care of your body? That's putting yourself first. So what choosing yourself looks like is really just like, I want to say something without sounding so simple and basic. Choosing yourself is just existing in the way that you want to. It's literally just existing in this world, on this planet, doing our things in the way that you want to and that feels good to you, in a way that is healthy and balanced and good. What's health? What's balance, you ask? Because I understand, I used to not really know what even health and balance looked like. It can be boring, let's just say. It can be very boring. It's not very chaotic. It's not very roller coastery. It's not very, it's simple. Health and balance is just simple. I wake up in the morning, I have my routine, you know, I talk to the people I like, you know, if there's conflict, I resolve it properly and I'm able to move forward and accept what I want and, you know, try to move away from what I don't want. Know what's best for you, you know, checking in with yourself. How do I feel about this? What are my thoughts about this, you know? And living, like, eat the food you like that makes you feel good. Like, that's choosing you all the time. And so when you see those quotes or those things out there that say, you know, do this to get that, or, you know, choose you and then you'll get that, remember that you're probably already doing it. And if you feel like you still don't have that thing you want because you're like, I don't know how to get there, I don't know how to get it or whatever, wow, why do you need it? What would it give you? What would it fulfill inside of you? And go from there. It would make me feel less alone. Okay, so what does not alone feel like? Okay, not alone feels like, you know, connection. It would bring me connection. Okay, so it's that. It's not really, I need to have this to validate myself. It's more like, okay, if I, you know, experience that, I'll feel more connected. And that's a good thing. So let yourself kind of assess what feeling connected will look like to you. Because a lot of the time that can literally just be like, let's say you're like, you want a relationship. A lot of the time feeling connected can literally just be like, I'm gonna make sure I see my friends like twice a week, every week. Or like, you know, I'm gonna go into like a center, community center, and pick an activity and like go every week and really get involved. And if it's like you want romantic love, okay, well, I'm going to like let myself imagine what that would feel like to have like romantic love. And I'm going to, you know, maybe open myself up more to opportunities that even feel a tidbit like that, like a tad. It can just be flirting. It doesn't have to be like the whole big thing. So it's really fulfilling your needs and realizing that not everything is up and down and all around. It's really just one step at a time, making a choice that fulfills you, and knowing also that selfishness is not a bad thing. Like, you're supposed to be selfish. What's good for you is good for everyone. You know, when you're doing good, it's good for others. When you're feeling grounded, that's good for others. When you're happy, it's like, okay, well, we're happy for you, you know? And if people aren't happy for you, that's just weird. Like, you don't want that. But you can just decide, like, people are happy for me. People are happy for me. And things are going well for me. And I am allowed to have what I want. That's not selfish. I'm allowed to put myself first. That is putting myself first. Knowing that, you know, my needs are important. They're the most important in every room. Not saying that you're supposed to bypass, like, or bulldoze other people's boundaries and what they need in a situation, because that's like, obviously, you don't want to be like bullyish, if you will. But that's not what that is. It's saying my needs are the most important in the room because I'm important and I'm the most important person in my own life. What will happen is you're going to own a space in a way that's like, I trust what I have here, I trust what I see here, I know what I can get, what I can do, I'm important, what I have to say is important. I listen to others, but I also know that when I speak, I am respected. You know, I'm respected because I'm important, I'm taken care of, and, you know, if I want something, I'm allowed to ask, and someone will come give it to me, and it'll make them happy as well. They're not gonna feel like that's a bad thing, you know? You having your needs and your wants, and ultimately knowing that you're the most important or valuable person in that room, in your world, in your orbit, in your bubble. Others are the most important to themselves because that's how it is. Then in doing so, you're gonna act from a place that really puts you in that position of like self-respect with yourself, self-worth. And then when you do that, well, everything matches it. You're not really doing anything anymore to get something. You're doing it because you're gonna exist from that space and from being that person. And it just feels so much better for you and for everyone. So hope you liked it. Find me on Only My Own Validation, Tiana Megan. And that was my little yap for this little Sunday morning, and it started snowing, the first snowfall. I'm happy about it-ish because I love the like wonder and the beauty of it, but at the same time I'm just like, I miss summer. Okay, bye guys, talk to you soon.